yesterday we had a very competitive practice, and the gold team beat up on the gray team pretty significantly. And I typically don't like to have the same teams in the same 2 days, but I wanted to see how the gold or the gray team would respond today. I give J.D. Witherspoon and Ryan Pearson and Jordan Love, Zach Garber, and Juice Brown a lot of credit today, because they came out and dominated the gold team. Every single day, if you don't bring your best, you're not going to be able to compete in our practices, and that's what's making us a little healthy team right now.
What have you seen from Locke, and where does he fit in the rotation right now?
Jordan Love is a very good basketball player. He's somebody who I would categorize as unbelievably tough, mentally and physically. Doesn't let a whole lot of things bother him. He certainly will play. I think it's way too early for us to really understand or know rotations and stuff like that. I think we have somewhat of an idea. I can tell you this: Jordan Love will be in the rotation. Exactly where and what positions. He's so versatile. I think he's one of the few guys that I've ever coached that can play any one of 3 positions. When you can play more positions, it's just he's more opportunity to play.
Tell us how it feels to be considered one of the elite MAC teams with Akron.
Well, I think you look at the expectations that our program has right now. Our players earn those expectations, and we're proud of those expectations. And we embrace them. We had Fran Fraschilla come in and speak to our players this last week. He talked about the pressure that we're going to be under, and then he said, "Gentlemen, pressure is a privilege, and it is. That pressure is a privilege, and I'm excited to see how we perform under pressure, and deal with the expectations. And I also understand, hey, we got a lot of new guys, and it's not going to happen overnight. We are going to have adversity this year." And I want to see if we can grow and get better from that adversity, and make sure that we continue to get this team better.
You talk about the differences with coaching a team that has a lot of depth this year, when in the past couple of years you've been here, there really wasn't any.
Well, I can tell you this, looking down sometimes the last 3 years on the bench during key moments and trying to find some answers sometimes was difficult. Now I think we got some guys that have answers on the bench. We got scoring power. We got some toughness. We got some versatility on the bench. And I think that's healthy. We have competition. If guys aren't playing well or doing the right things, we have answers on the bench. Where, let's be honest, fellas, last year we started the season with 7 scholarship players. If somebody was in a funk or had an attitude, we didn't have much choice but to live with it and deal with it and try to get them better. Now we can put somebody else in.
Do you notice a difference with the team that you guys have the ability to play in the postseason now? The way they're preparing and just their attitude in general?
Oh, I think our guys last year did a really good job just putting that postseason stuff behind us and not letting it bother us. I'm sure that there was some point in time during the season that the players would talk about it, but I think they did a good job of putting it behind them. And, this is a team that should be in the postseason, hopefully in the right terms.
But you said this morning that Juice and Booth, 2 most improved players on the team.
No question.
Juice was probably the best player on the team last year. I mean, you could argue, and now he's the most improved. Where has he made his biggest strides?
I think, and I've said this before, and I really believe it. I think the easiest jump as a college athlete you can make in any sport is that jump between your freshman and sophomore year. And I think Juice Brown had a significant jump. If you can make a bigger jump from your sophomore to junior year, that's really hard, and he has. He's just, the pace of his game, the confidence of his game has really been tremendous. And Jordan Mincy, has done a tremendous job with him, and Jason Kelso has done an unbelievable job with Nathan Booth. Those 2 guys are our most improved players. I think that's really a good sign for us. But Kelso and Mincy have done a great job with both of those 2 guys.
In your coaching career, is this one of your most talented teams?
I would venture to get without question, and it's the deepest team I've ever had a chance to coach. With deep, every team's going to have certain types of issues. Some of them are healthy issues, and our healthy issue is playing time. It's going to be hard to come by for some guys, and how we respond and what we do. And, can we get better and not pout? And, everybody's going to have to sacrifice in this program. Ryan Pearson, who's first team All-League, is going to sacrifice some minutes and some shots. Juice Brown. Everybody we have is going to have to sacrifice some minutes, and I told our guys that from the beginning. the one guy that, from last year's team to this year's team, that everybody's going to take less shots except for one guy, and that's Nathan Booth. I can guarantee this, he's going to take more shots this year than he did last year.
You mentioned that Nathan is one of the guys who really improved. Can you tell me a little bit about what areas of the game he's gotten better?
Yeah, I think, first of all, his body's gotten better. He's in better condition. He's stronger. His skill level with his back to the basket is much improved. The best thing he did last year was shoot threes. I'm not sure, shoot from the perimeter and pass it. He's an exceptional passer. Now he's expanded his range where he can shoot threes and also score with his back to the basket. And just the pace of his game, he's playing. He's not getting rushed. He's making good decisions in the post. He's going to get a lot of attention. He's going to get double teamed. And his passing ability around the post is going to be a good thing for us.
Does Garber being there help him?
Oh, no question. Zach Garber is a very physical post defender. And they're good for each other. Zach Garber is, every bit as good as that thought he was coming in. And he's really going to have a great career for us. We're excited that he's here.
You gave your guys rings at the Navy football game. Are we going to get a banner? Are we going to see a banner here soon too, and how will it be worded?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm not at all concerned about how it's worded. What I appreciate is that our great institution, our leadership, is recognizing this team for their achievements last year, and that's all I care about.